Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. citizenship test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the capital of your state? When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. In what month do we vote for president? November. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty, What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Who is the governor of your state now? We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who was the first president? George Washington. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name your U.S. representative. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War.